together, aren't we, nephew?
Don't come back. Shocking. All right. Hope Nyx is all right.
We are the sum of all decisions that we make, and that are made for us.
Hello, mates. You're nothing. More. Let's see. You just grow stronger. Let's go, lads.
I got you.
Okay, goodbye. Anyone else?
You tell my Core, Persephone, that is, the Queen. You tell her that her mother sends her warm regards. You tell her that. And you take care of her.
Perfect timing. Word is that the most beautiful music's been heard up in Asphodel lately, Prince. From the sound of it, why, I think that has got to be Eurydice and Orpheus.
You heard correctly, Sisyphus. Orpheus is reunited with his muse at last. Or at least he gets to visit on the regular when he isn't busy at my father's house. So you've...
Oh, I've more than heard of them. I'm sure you know how Orpheus once ventured all the way down here after Eurydice passed on. I'll never forget his song. Even the Fury sisters gave me a break, they were so captivated by it then. Ah, good times. For me, at least. I've got just the thing.
Thanks.
All this for someone such as me? You know I'm down here for a reason, don't you, Prince? Not just because your father and good Thanatos don't care for me. Yet, from the very first, you showed me decency I'd not experienced since I was a king. Perhaps not even then.
Whoever it was you used to be, sir, I believe you've changed. And I'm proud to say that you're my friend. And Boldy there as well. It's odd for me to say, but I am glad you're here. I think I've learned a lot from you about all.
Well, Your Highness, I'm honored very much indeed. And having you amongst my list of friends makes it perhaps the greatest such a list a fellow such as I has ever had. Isn't that right, Boldy? Take it from me, Prince Ed. Boldy concurs.
You guys are great. You take good care of Sisyphus there, won't you, Boldy? Well,
Boldy,
hear me on my authority.
keep fighting, Your Highness.
Master Chaos has evolved.
Get your hands off my trophy.
No time to lose.
You lived through all of that.
Let's see what else. More numbskulls? In the name of Hades. Not now.
Perhaps you have to find me here in jest, young man. Though in such cases pertinent to my authority, you'll find I lack a sense of humor.
He won't stand for this.
Like that, you hear me, young man? I think you do. So let's put this to bed and move along.
Kieran's shop. Cheers, mate. When's it going to be?
So, what is it, Zagreus? You've got that pleased with yourself look, which can only mean you have something obnoxious to tell me.
I never. Look, I'm simply pleased to see you, Meg. Hence the insuppressible smile. Could have been one of your lovely sisters here.
You're not going to throw me off my guard that easily. My sisters wouldn't let me hear the end of it. Think you can keep this up?
Nice seeing you. Thank you. Next stop, Asphodel. This heat. By the three fates. Reward.
All right, boss. Here, let's get you on your way.
Godspeed. Hey, you two. How's everything lately? On speaking terms again? Or...
Oh, things are going very wonderfully, my friend. I never thought I'd see Eurydice again. After I...
Orby still just can't shut up about that time, hun. But we're making progress. Thanks for having him stop by. I'm sure he needed plenty of encouragement.
Thanks again.
Stay safe.
That's good. Oh no.
Those wretched things harassing you throughout that underworld just won't give up, will they? Well, just keep killing them, I guess.
my senses sharpen. Dead. All aboard. Inferno bombers! Time to go. Yeah, might as well. No time to lose.
Every time.
There we are. Boosted a boon. I'm back, Lenny, to kill you once again. For now, Lenny.
Seems you're off to cooler climates then.
Elysium. You're mine. Come on out. Dan,
It's time.
bye now. I should do it. Let's try this instead.
Grateful.
Nephew, when presented with a choice to side against me or not to be such a fool, do be sure to choose the latter next time.
Damned either way, I guess. Regenerating.
That is quite enough. That's quite enough, I say. You're still alive, aren't you?
What's on offer? No, it's the butterfly chamber. later. Olympus, I accept this message. More splitters. Let's deal some death.
How goes it, Zagreus? I heard you got yourself into another mess that needed cleaning up. I'll send you to the lowest depths.
I'll also do that.
Let me take care of this. You're clear of them for now.
That's cold.
Good work, my friend.
Hello, Croy.
Good to see you taking little Mort there on one of your strolls. Means I can better keep an eye on you out there.
He's been great to have around for sure. Still can't believe you found him after all this time. You used to always carry him around. I was so sad for you when he got lost.
And I cannot believe you still remember that. Regardless, he will not be getting lost again under your supervision. Accurate?
Accurate. Going in. Now, that's a Monty.
Keep it, son of Hades.
Something for you here.
Thank you, mate.
Beware, Asterius! The demon comes! The demon who would sever the fraternal bonds we share if we so much as drop our guard!
What? You think I'm here to ruin your friendship? Look, to each his own in that regard, though, since you bring it up, I really don't see why Asterius puts up with you.
You see? Just as I said. Cover your bovine ears, Asterius, for this monstrosity would poison us to get the upper hand.
Help! Hail!
Gods of Olympus!
Mine now.
I suppose that I shall be seeing you quite soon.
Worth it. The temple. Come on up. A fine catch. The old Daedalus surprise. Here goes. No way. Bring it. I can't. I can use this. I'll take another. Should check this way. You. One of their disgusting layers, huh?
It's fortunate your troubles with your mother were resolved. Persephone, I mean. To think I led all of my family to believe your mother was the goddess Nyx instead. It seems I was an unwitting accomplice to a bit of a deception there. But Nyx, I know she merely tried to help.
Hope this can get me out of here. Maybe it's in here. See you at home? Payment in full. Can't do that. Delicious. Need to keep looking down those passageways. Not yet. Satyr storage. In the name of Hades. Disgusting. Cerberus will love it. Oh, what's in this stuff? You hungry, Cerberus? I bet you are. Should come in useful. It's no use. Not now. Let's see what's in here. news. I'll pay for that.
Cerberus.
Thanks, boy. Here we are then, Aegis. This Beowulf will be most fortunate to have your protection.
There you are, bearing my brother's blasted shield, flaunting it about so recklessly. Though what have you done to it now?
Not much, really, besides awakening the aspect of a supposedly unstoppable dragon-slaying warrior called Beowulf. If it has the power to protect him against a giant lizard, I figure it may help me against you.
You presently shall find I'm no mere giant lizard, boy. Though we shall see whether this Beowulf is any help to you.
Fishies. I got one. Yep, that's a trout.
Despite having transcended past the confines of the underworld yet again, Prince Zagreus proves utterly unable to get past this point.
Did pretty well that time.
Hey!
One more forbidden exchange, Hypnos. Sometimes when I'm out there and about to die, I catch myself thinking, well, at least Hypnos will share one of his deep insights about why it is I utterly failed. So here, for all your generous advice.
Aw, I feel like I'm gonna cry. I mean, all my advice is free. You really didn't have to do this. But I sure am glad you did. Even if it is highly illegal.
You what, Hypnos?
I think you could be my best friend. Have you tried being my best friend?
I'll have to give that a shot. I can hardly believe it. Hypnos finally came out on top, huh? Even Father seemed pleased with him. It's more than I get.
I can hardly believe it either, Zagreus. But then again, he's one of Mother Nyx's offspring, so we shouldn't be so surprised. Though I have to thank you for talking to me about him a while back.
Oh, that. I noticed you two getting along better recently. So what's your secret?
He loves lists. Doesn't do well with subtlety so much, but spell things out for him and he will get right on it. Long as he's awake, at least. He's still working on that part.
Who doesn't have room for improvement, though, right? Achilles, sir. You happen to know whether Father authorized the transfer of a Macedonian Tau Lambda chariot to Elysium in recent memory? I ran into the former hero Theseus all joyriding about in one of those.
I know the chariot you mean. It's not just any Macedonian. It's modified, apparently by Daedalus himself. No earthly weapons can do what it does. Though, please don't tell me Theseus put on that mask.
What, you mean the golden matching mask? I saw him wearing it all right. Looked like a proper fool, I thought. What of it, though?
Well, I think that Daedalus would certainly agree. Heard that he fashioned that mask and outfit as a little joke. For someone deeply prideful and well unaware. It must have suited Theseus quite well then, yes?
That it did, most definitely, sir. It's hard to think of anybody more deserving of this than you, sir. So when next you are off duty, or whenever the occasion warrants, please enjoy, all right?
I suppose this must be what it's like to be a god, lad. Being shown affection such as this. And getting offerings. Are you quite sure?
Oh, I'm absolutely positive. I would never have been remotely prepared for everything I've had to face if not for all your guidance. And I don't just mean the violent stuff.
Come now, lad. Admittedly, I was quite good at it, but I was nothing other than a killer. I would be wary of all my advice if I were you.
See, that's why you give such good advice right there.
Zagreus.
Welcome home, boy.
So Orpheus was finally able to reunite with Eurydice because of you, my son. Ah, I'm so glad. Your father's arrangement with him was quite severe. Though he did ask for a lot for a mortal soul to return to the land of the living.
Is it even possible for Father to return a mortal back to life if he so chose? Just by letting their shade escape or something?
Oh, I've no idea. Probably not. But we were so moved by Orpheus's plea and song that, well, I think your father took pity on him.
Wait, we were so moved? You were there when Orpheus came to try and rescue Eurydice.
I was. Your father knew I loved their music. Imagine my surprise to see him as our court musician here.
I'd no idea.
You altered one of my own pacts without so much as seeking my consent, undoing terms that were agreed upon. Do you intend to undermine everything in this house, boy? Or only me?
Only you, Father. Good thing I've inherited some of your fate-given authority being your son and all. Otherwise, some of your most loyal subjects would be bound by exploitive terms for eternity.
Terms that they chose themselves. Terms to the benefit of this house. What if Achilles were to leave his post for the green pastures of Elysium? What then?
You could find a replacement. But it's a pointless question anyway, because he's here. He isn't leaving. He might even do better at his job now that he has increased ability to step away from it.
A naive hope at best. The more you step away from your responsibilities, the less you shall want anything to do with them.
Not if those responsibilities matter.
You miss me, Zagreus?
Oh, hi! So glad to see you back here, Your Highness.
Didn't rough you up too bad last time, did I?
See you soon, Meg. Do what you will with these, my good chef. Use them wisely, my friend. That's too good a deal to pass up. definitely came to pass. Should take my spear.
Grant me the aspect of Guan Yu.
Wow, what in the world is that?
All set.
More of a slicing field there rather than stabbing.